We're Headspace, and that is very good watching and listening. Thank you very much. Now, usually we perform this for children, but don't worry, we'll be dumbing it down for you lot. So be nice and easy.
Okay, so boys and girls, mums and dads, grannies and granddads, are you all ready?
Yes!
Oh, I didn't believe that. Are you ready?
Well, we're going to tell you a story, and this is a Christmas story. So, if you get 6 sheets of paper, just put them one on top of the other like this. And then, the other way. Have you ever made a fan? Yeah. That's what we're doing. And then all the way down, and the other way.
That's it, yeah. The other way.
And mums and dads, come on, help the boys and girls. So, top sheets, lift the top sheets, and do the same on the other side. And then the other side.
Now, during this story, we're going to need you to help us in the search for salt shaking. So, whenever we're moving along, we're going to sing a song. And when we sing a song, stand on your feet. Go find salt. It's not his fault. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Go find salt. It's not his fault. He's gone. A bit faster. Go find salt. It's not his fault. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. Go find salt. It's not his fault. He's gone. Oh, brilliant, everybody.
Time went by and the hours dragged on. Pepper realised that salt was gone.
This is unusual. Where could he be?
So Pepper decided to go and see. That is the best towel we've had on week.
Oh, wow.
That was the best towel we've had all week.
When I was 5, my hamster died, poor old Bruce, and I asked my mum, is this going to happen to me? Am I going to die? And my mum said, no. My mum said that my entire family are immortal because we've been chosen specifically by Paul Daniel. I was brought up on love, lies and spam. So I've grown up into the sort of adults who can't put a duvet cover on without getting stuck inside at least once. And I went to university, and it sort of university taught me that I was stupid, which isn't quite how it's meant to work. And I'm from SCEM. If anyone knows SCEM, wonderful SCEM. Apart some fella in a book told me that now it's studied on the geography GCSE syllabus as a failed social experiment. And everyone in SCEM is everyone's pretty much the same. There's no class system, but just people with slightly nicer shoes. So when I went to university, it was really weird finding out that other people had lived differently to me. I thought that everyone lives in a council flat because the council owns all buildings in the same way that they own fields and air and streets, and sometimes they'll paint all the doors, or they'll put a new window in for Mary Kenny, who never misses mass, who's always having windows put through because she doesn't give the ball back. That's the way the world works. But all of a sudden, it wasn't. It messed me up. But then years later now, I've realised that I do know things. They're just slightly different to the things you're meant to know. So, this is called the advice poem. You can't see through another man's eyelids. Things that I know. 1. Don't cut off your face to spite someone else's face. 2. Don't cut off your face. 3. A ball spoon claws in someone else's mouth doesn't necessarily mean it's time for you to speak. 4. You are probably not as ugly as you think you are. You are a generous buffet of crisps. 5. The minimum fill line on a kettle is real. 6, romanticise the repetitive clunk. 7, I don't know how many numbers I've done. If you notice, the numbers don't matter. I'm not very good at maths. 8, give your pets a heroic aura. 9, I come from a town where the barmaids have tits and the fellas are homophobic, but in a nice way. You're weird and you're short and your ma tells me you're gay, but I knew your dad when he was witty, and so are you. You're alright, you love, yeah? Weird hair. 10, if you're working class, you inherit anger. If you're middle class, you inherit manners and a house. Unless there's a recession. 11, the fight for sexual equality is not between men and women. It's between people and dickheads. 12, the meek men have inherited again. 13, if I could stay in that moment where the tennis ball reaches its height and takes a breath before remembering to fall. In that moment, sunset feels like acceptance. 104. Unsolicited advice can make you sound like a spoon. Thank you. So, on March the 12th, 2014, the nurse said to me, your stump is a weird shape, but that's just because it's healed weird. It's healed weird. It's healed. That meant I didn't have to have any more amputations. It was made up. And then she said, do you want to look at it? Now I'm alright, I've just had my tea. And she left me alone with it. Maybe we'll call you John instead. Oh God, no, isn't that the Elephant Man's first name? No offence, mate. How about Bert? You don't expect birds to be pretty. Birds don't have to have social finesse. Don't mind Bert, he always eats with his hands. Birds call a spade a spade. Maybe it's time to call a stump a stump. So, let's have a look at your eye. Oh God. It's hard to describe, it's minging. It's got like a mouth on it. You know the blonde one out of Birds with a Feather? Well, it looks like a miserable gob. But that's just because it's healed weird. Right, so could hide this away from everyone forever. Could do. Or right. How you doing? So dress it up as various celebrities and let people on the internet guess who it is. Or kids in schools. So you've had Margaret Thatcher, David Bowie, the man from the Go Compare advert, who then interviewed me on some Welsh radio station, and it was some daft game where he had to guess who I am. I think they normally have famous people on it. I was going to guess this. I couldn't have guessed this, and I don't remember it. So he was presented live on air with a photo of himself on some strange girl's weird looking stump. And, you know, he's a professional radio man. And his reaction to it live on air was this. For ages. Yeah, so, another thing I do is I sellotape my backdoor key on the back of my leg for when I come home pissed. And what I normally do at this point is down a pint out of my leg, but we don't have pints here. So I'm going to down a bit of water. We're all going to pretend it's champagne. That's not a bit of water, that's quite a lot. 24/7 that I'm grateful for. Manx, Scousers, tea, coffee, swearing, toddlers, wisdom, jungle sales, my tattoos, my hair, my face, me, and above all, nurses. I couldn't bring myself to be grateful for Paul Daniels. Thank you very much.